So Wayne Rooney has opened up about his marriage in a new podcast interview, insisting that he would be dead if not for wife Coleen saving him from addiction. Wayne said, "We grew up together. She knew I was a bit out there and she's helped me control that massively. She has managed me because I need managing," which is such an interesting word to use, managing.
Maybe it's because he's a footballer.
It might be, actually.
He's probably just shifted from the manager to the... But I like to think more of supporting.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean, do you feel that you have to do that with Mark?
Well, yeah, I will do it. As you know, I've spoken often about it. Mark does have, you know, mental health issues, and I support him through that from a position of, I'm so lucky that I don't go through. So when he's very low, it can be very hard, but it's not as hard as what he's going through. So I will support him. I will help him see pinholes of light when it's very dark. And sorry, I just don't know why I just got overwhelmed there. Sorry. I just feel I just have so much, you know, I do empathy and sympathy for people that struggle with addiction and mental health. It's not just an easy swipe this way or that.
No, but
and when I met him, I am a rescuer, and he's codependent and I'm codependent. And when I met him, you know, he's everything that I love about him. And it took me a while to realise that he had addiction problems, and him as well. He didn't know, and I already had seen his heart and his soul and his beautiful brain and all those things. So if you say it's managing or rescuing, there was no choice because I was already there with who he was. So, yeah.
It is a lot, though, on one partner, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? I think, obviously, that's a long-term relationship and you've kind of, you know, things change throughout relationships, the dynamics change. I think the only thing I would consider is, you know, if straight from the start you're having to manage. You know, people can see rescuers from a distance and it can become emotionally draining. If you're someone who always wants to fix somebody up, you know, you might end up in a relationship that was showing a lot of red flags from the beginning. At the end of the day, you know, life moves and relationships moves, and there will be parts where you might be pouring into someone 80% and they're pouring in 20%, and it might change the next year after that. But, I mean, I know there's all, you know, for better, for worse and all the rest of it.
But thick through thick and thin.
Yeah, but if there's more thick, there's thin, and it's only on one particular person throughout the relationship, that dynamics can become a problem, and you get focused on surviving in this struggle love.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of that around at the moment, especially on women who are meeting men who are in particular situations, and women are feeling like they have to prove that they're a good woman. You see these posts, I married her because she stuck by me through thick and thin at the beginning. Girl, if there's problems at the beginning, be a friend, not his partner and free therapist.
No, I agree, and it does tend to be that way, doesn't it? You know, I mean, I don't want to be anyone's mummy. I mean, I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but that is just the way it is, you know. I mean...
But is that always the case if you're supporting someone? Well, because I would say Mark really supports me, but just we support each other in different ways.
But there's a balance between you two. I'm just saying, you know, you are supposed to support your partner and you are supposed to be there, and especially for men, allow them the space to be vulnerable and you be their peace. But if this is from the beginning, this is either way, man, woman or they. But if you're saving them from the start, you know, you haven't had that foundation to see if necessarily they can save you at any stage. It's just this constant relying on you emotionally, and it becomes draining and you lose yourself in that.
What's your dynamic, Oti, then?
I mean, I would say, for me, with Marius, we definitely manage each other, I would say, because... One example, we coordinate diaries because we're always moving, you know. He works in Iceland, Romania, Germany, and I'm always doing something. And if we don't coordinate diaries, we don't plan when we're actually going to spend quality time together, quality time with our daughter. So all of that has to be managed. And I think really it's about communication. It's about what you're willing to handle, where your boundaries are in your relationship. And like we say, I've spent time with Coleen in the jungle, and for her, she just loves him. And she's like, if there's always love there,
so what does she get back? What does she get back?
I think she doesn't need to get anything back. She does it solely because she loves Wayne. She loves the boys. And for her, that family life is her priority. And she spoke about it in the jungle, that for her, that's what she does. And she's like that kind of mom. She's like, we're getting up at 8, we're doing football, and she's make sure that she's there for everybody in the family. She's just the carer for her whole entire family. And I love that about her.
I mean, I think, to be honest, I'm more selfish than that.
Do you think what?
I'm more selfish than that.
But isn't the great thing about being a woman and being a feminist is that you have those choices. So, like, your choice is right for you, and the choice to be a homemaker and to be all of it is also a choice. And I think both have to be given equal
grace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what you can manage, then, isn't it?
And that's why I would say I'm more selfish. I'm not judging anyone.
maybe it's
but I mean,
not
I'm
now or
selfish.
earlier.
You might just prioritise different things. I think in life, sometimes we prioritise family, sometimes we prioritise life, sometimes we prioritise self-care, and that's okay as well.
It's the couple thing. I would say that Ian and I are two individuals who are a couple, and we've been together for more than 30 years. I still can't remember exactly how long, but it's definitely more than 30. No, it's not that long. But other couples are more coupley. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think we're a very coupley couple.
Do you want to be more coupley?
No.
There we go. That's the end of that then.
Well, it's worked for you, so that's the main thing.
Well, we haven't lasted this long.